Hey, it's Miss Alana here, working on math, being smart, awesome, and amazing, just like you. We are working on this week's tasks. This video right here is for, bam, this standard right here. So make sure this is the standard you are working on, the light brown triangular prism. Yes, and what's the standard? So go ahead and read it with me on the board, or read it with me on this triangular prism, or on your task card. So let's read that domain. It says operations and algebraic thinking. Essential question, how are parentheses, brackets, and braces used to form and solve expressions? Our learning target is I can form and solve expressions with parentheses, brackets, or braces. Read the standard with me, MGSE5.OA1. Use parentheses, brackets, or braces in numerical expressions and evaluate expressions with these symbols. And here are some vocabulary words for you. We have parentheses, brackets, braces, numerical expressions, and symbols. And some rigor challenge for you. It's to use parentheses, brackets, braces, and to evaluate expressions. So make sure you have your pencil, bam. Make sure you have your math journal, bam. And what do you need to write down? Write your learning target. Make sure you write that. Can you write anything else? Of course you can. If you want to write the domain, you could do that. The essential question, the standard, the vocab words, or the rigor. Go ahead and write that down if you would like. Now, there are two tasks at this station. I have a video for the other one, so make sure you're watching the right video for the task that you are working on. And let's see. So this video is going to be an explanation for this task right here. Okay? So if it's the wrong one, go find the other video. All right, we have, which expressions have a value greater than 8? So how many expressions do we have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 expressions. What do we need to do? We need to evaluate these expressions and then see what? Which ones have a value greater than 8? So don't just evaluate them and that's it. It's a two-part problem task that you have to do. Evaluate them first and solve it first, and then what? And then see which ones have a value greater than 8. And how do you solve this? That's right. You need to use your clues for learning right here. Bam. And some of you are like, we're going to use PEMDAS. Well, what does PEMDAS mean? That is the acronym when we solve our order of operations. So that means you don't just do whatever. Don't just do whatever. There is a certain order that you need to follow. And what is that right here? Use the correct order of operations to evaluate each expression. First, we do our parentheses. Then we do our exponents. And then we multiply and divide from left to right. And then we add and subtract from left to right. So, are you ready? Are you ready? I'm not ready. What is going on? All right. Bam. There's the pen. Okay. All right. Are we ready? All right. Let's look at that first one. Now, make sure that in your journal you write them out. This is kind of squeezed in together, so I'm probably going to work it out over here. I have 9 divided by 3 times 4 plus 7 minus 2. All right, so what do we do first? What's in the parentheses, which is this right here. 4 plus 7 is 11. And then bring everything down. 9 divided by 3 times 11 minus 2. Now what do we do next? There are no exponents, so now we multiply and divide. Now, I see a division and I see a multiplication. But you go from left to right. So you don't multiply first because you don't see that first. You divide first. 9 divided by 3 is what? That's a 3. And then bring the rest down. And then we do 3 times 11, which is 33, minus the 2, which gives me what? 31. Okay, so I'm going to write that answer over here. Equals 31. Make sure you show your work. Don't just use my work and write the answer down. Make sure you show your work as well. And let's go ahead and do that second part. Does that expression have a value greater than 8? That means more than? Yes, it does. So, bam, yes, check that off. All right, let's do, where is my stuff? Okay, maybe I need to hide this somewhere over here. All right, there, that's better. All right, now let's erase. Moving on to the next one. let's write that down. So write it in your journal. Make sure you have that. 4 plus 2 minus 9 divided by 3 plus 7. So what do we do first? Our parentheses, 4 plus 2 is what? That's a 6. And here's another parentheses. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Then bring that subtraction symbol down. Bring that addition symbol down. Now what do we do? Oh no, we don't add then subtract. We add and subtract from left to right. So we go in order. Just like you read a book and read a sentence left to right. Add and subtract. So from left to right, 6 minus 3, what's that? That's a 3 plus 7, which gives me 10. Bam. So this expression right here has a value of 10. Is that greater than 8? Yes. So you can put a check by that. Are we good? All right. Moving on to the next one. Write it down. It's 4 divided by 2 plus 7 minus 9 plus 3. All right, what do we do first? We do what's in parentheses first. Now I have a division and an addition symbol in there. Which one do? We divide first. So we follow our order of operations. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. And then plus 7 is what? That's a 9. And then bring everything else down. Minus 9 plus 3. So what do we do next? We don't add. Remember, we add and subtract from left to right. So we see the subtraction problem first. 9 minus 9 is 0. Plus 3 equals 3. So go ahead and write that down. Now, does that expression have a value greater than 8? Nope. So we could just put an X right there. Oh no. You're not greater than 8. You're less than 8. All right, erase, 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 erase. All right, the next one. We're like doing so good. You guys are so smart. All right, 7 minus 3 divided by 2 plus 9 times 4. All right, what do we do first? Parentheses. I have 7 minus 3. What's that? That's 4 divided by 2 plus 9 times 4. Now what do? Look at all these operations. We have a division, an addition, and a multiplication. So we're going to multiply and divide from left to right. So we divide this. 4 divided by 2 is what? 2. And then we have to do this one, 9 times 4. All right, so don't plus 9, don't add 9 because that's an addition. We need to multiply first. So 9 times 4 is 36. Then we add those two numbers together. Do you see that? So 4 divided by 2 is 2. Bam. 9 times 4, 36. Bam. Now we add it. And what's that? 38. So the answer for that one, when we evaluate it, is 38. Is that greater than 8? Oh, yes. Put a check right there. We are on to the last one. Erase, 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 erase. Erase, 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 erase. Okay. Write that one down. Parentheses 4 times 3 plus 2 divided by 9 minus 7. Okay. So we're going to do what's in the parentheses first. Which one? Right here. Multiply. We're going to multiply this 4 times 3, which is, that's a 12, plus 2. Remember, that's still in parentheses. Okay. Now we can do 12 plus 2 is 14. And 9 minus 7 is 2. Then we can divide that. 4 divided by 2 equals 7. Bam. Equals 7. Does that expression have a value greater than 8? Oh no. So we can put an X right there. Bam. We are done. Now, you probably did not need my help for that. So if you didn't, yes, good job for you. If you did, you can watch it again, practice and learn. That's how you get better and smarter every day. So if you need the other video, go find the other video. We have 1, 2, 3 expressions that had the value of greater than 8. Until next time, see you.